Here are some more advanced conditioning exercises for preparation for climbing the pole. The first one is called a Carousel Kick-Up, which is the absolute foundation of learning how to climb the pole. It's very important to master this on both sides. We're going to take a step up onto the pole. Placing the pole in the same place as before. It's going to be on the outside of your ankle area and to the inside, that fleshy part of skin around the knee area. We want to get as much surface contact of the shin on the pole as possible. So really squeezing that knee in, and we're also going to think about pushing the leg onto the pole, or almost like kicking. Hence the name Carousel Kick-Up. Of course, we're not kicking the pole, but think about actively pressing your leg to the pole throughout this entire exercise. From the front, flexing your foot, outside of your ankle meets the pole, inside of the fleshy part of your knee. Think about pressing your ankle into the pole the whole time. This is your main contact point. Do not allow the knee to fall to the outside. We're going to take the leg onto the pole at about hip level. Be aware of trying to get the leg too high, as this will be quite difficult. Same if we're too low, you're going to feel like you want to slide down. So about hip level on the pole, both arms at full reach, one above the other. We're going to pull the shoulders down and think about pulling the pole out of the ceiling. Kick your leg onto the pole, as I've already mentioned. We're going to breathe in, drive our hips up at a diagonal, squeezing the butt to get the hips all the way into the pole, just like that pole squat that we did earlier. So here we go, shoulders pulled down and activate, chest lifted, engaging your core, engaging your leg so it's kicking onto the pole, making sure that the inside of your knee is touching, breathe in. The other leg is going to stay straight behind us as we engage, tucking the tailbone under. Breathe in, chest to the pole, breathe out, lower with control. Well done. From the other side so that you can see, hands at full reach overhead, kicking your leg into the pole, touching the outside of your ankle and touching the inside of your knee. Not too high on the pole, about hip level is good. Engage your back leg straight, slightly tucking your tailbone under as we squeeze and lift up, pulling the shoulders back and down, breathing in, breathe out, shoulders down, hips all the way to the pole. Lower with control. Once you feel comfortable, lifting your hips all the way to the pole and lowering all the way back down to the ground with control, we can then add in some repetitions without touching the floor in between. Of course, you can come down, touch the ground if it's getting too much for you or if you need a break. Let's aim to do 5. Here we go. So setting ourselves up, breathing in, breathe out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Well done. And do your other side. Next important part, taking that straight leg out and around and onto the pole. From here, we can then do some of the squats that we did earlier and the body rolls. Same setup as before, ensure that your knee is touching the pole. Arms one above the other, engaging your core, engage your shoulders, pulling down, breathe in. That straight leg, once the hips are in front, the straight leg comes in front. We're getting all of the leg around the pole. No feet on. So notice how all of my calf is around the pole, so I can internally rotate and squeeze both legs together. My foot is not a contact point. All of my calf is on the pole. And my chest is to the pole also, shoulders roll down. From here, gently release so that you can slide down with control. From another viewpoint, ankle comes to the inside of the pole, your knee is on the outside, press it in so it touches your inner part of your knee, shoulders roll down, breathe in, breathe out, hips to pole, chest to pole. Opposite leg wraps around in front, all of your calf around the pole. Shoulders roll back and down, squeezing your thighs together, squeezing your knees together. As much surface contact on the pole as possible, really pressing your lower leg in. Slowly slide down. Disengage your feet and you're back on the floor. From here, we can add on the body rolls and the squats. Hooray! So let's use a carousel kick-up to mount the pole. Breathe in, breathe out, leg wraps around. Ensure that your knees are squeezing together. From here, we can drop the hips down, squeezing your knees onto the pole, pushing up through the hips, squeezing your butt, using your arms to help you a little bit. Remember, your butt is doing most of the work. Down and up. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Slide down with control. And other side. Now let's try the body roll. So breathe in, carousel kick up, breathe out, hips to the pole, ensuring that your knees are tightly squeezing together and your calf is wrapped around. Now from here, chest comes away, tuck the tailbone under, tilting it all the way up. 4 more to go. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Well done. And slide down. And do your other side. 1 more bonus exercise. Remember this one that we did in the previous conditioning? We can also do this in the air. Now, you'll want to keep your chest and your arms in front as you go down, so that way you can keep your balance with the pole. Do not lean backwards in this no hands position because there's nothing back there. Keep your weight tipping forward, chest coming to the pole as you go into as much of a squat as is comfortable for your hips while keeping your knees squeezing together. Enjoy using these conditioning exercises on both sides to help improve your climbing. You can increase the amount of repetitions if you want, or decrease as necessary. Work to your level and be patient with yourself.